This is a video on Wiki how. I don't know why I'm here. Anyway, I found this, so I decided to make a video on YouTube about this because melting Jolly Ranchers sounds really appealing. Anyone else? Yeah, I'm probably the only psycho. Jolly Ranchers are a treat in their own way. By melting them down, you can make all kinds of new treats. Whether you're in a hurry or have time to be a perfectionist, melting Jolly Ranchers for your next dessert recipe is quick, easy, and most of all tasty. Because melting Jolly Ranchers sounds fun. Definitely has to do with the eating part. Method 1. Using a microwave. Place 4 Jolly Ranchers in a microwave-safe dish. Put them in the microwave, because obviously that's how using a microwave works. Anyway, it recommends a coffee cup, so if you're actually going to try this because you're crazy, then you should use a coffee cup. You can also use whatever it is they're using in this picture, which appears to be a small cup. You should use however many candies you want, just make sure it's not too many. Be sure it has a handle, because melted stuff can be hot. And Pyrex cup is good. Pyrex, yay. You shove it in the microwave at 80% power, not at temperature, just 80% power. And you get all the pieces to melt on one go because you put them in for a single minute. That works. And if not, you do 15-second intervals until they look like the green goop that this GIF thing is showing on the screen. Delicious. Oh, I just did something. Remove the candies, obviously. Once they're melted, they're hard, so don't put your hand on them. Next technique or method. Shoving them in the oven. 350 million degrees Fahrenheit. But actually 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You must preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Why do I feel like I've already said that? That's what this way recommends. Put them in an oven-safe pot. It's almost as if they don't want you to melt your pot or whatever you use. Use more candy than your recipe calls so you have extra. Yay. That's just talking about recipe, because apparently there's recipes that involve melted Jolly Ranchers. So if you know any of that, can you please comment that on this video, because I don't know any, and I would like to know some. I also don't know if this is recording, or if I'm just talking to myself. That would be fun. You put the candies in evenly stacked layers, because apparently that helps them melt more evenly, depending on how much liquid you need, because, yeah. It should be half the height of the candies themselves, depending on how well they are packed, because of the space between them. Yeah, that makes sense. Heat them for 10 to 12 minutes, so the other way is faster. That's fun. You don't need to stir the liquid, just shove it in the oven and watch it burn, or melt, whatever. Take it out of the oven once it's melted. Obviously, why would you leave it in there? Anyone have a reason for that? I can't think of one. Using your melted Jolly Ranchers. Use a mold to reshape the candy. If you use a decorative one, you can make a cool Jolly Rancher one. And allow the candy liquid to cool and reharden for about 10-15 minutes at room temperature. By which I'm assuming it assumes your room temperature is relatively interesting. This next step shows them pouring this melted Jolly Rancher stuff on an apple. How appealing. Wouldn't you just love this apple that's covered in glowing blue stuff that's not actually glowing? Coat apples with Jolly Ranchers. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a method. Ah, yes, that's a delicious method. Fun. Yeah, now you have Jolly Rancher dipped apples. Next step, or idea. Make lollipops. Just get candy sticks and do that. Next step. Oh, and this is the fun one from the thing on top. It looks so good. Oh, great, I just messed that up. Oh, here it is. Mix the liquids into your favorite drinks so that it tastes even more like a Jolly Rancher. It should dissolve into other liquids such as alcohol. Isn't that stuff great? I think it's bad. Approximately 12 I don't know why I said that. And 12 candies to 8 fluid ounces for a fairly sweet drink. If you want an even sweeter drink, just drink the liquid Jolly Ranchers. Put them in a brewed tea. Then when it cools, you have a fruity iced tea. No, you have a Jolly Rancher iced tea. This thing is wrong. Cool drinks will take a little longer for the candies to mix with. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. And the community Q&A at the bottom because that's how they ended it. What is a Jolly Rancher? A giant lump of sugar that's basically a lollipop in a different form. That's my answer, not the things. The things is there's hard candies in individually wrapped packages. I tried, next question. I tried several times microwaving and using an oven, and it still didn't melt. What do? You do what it said. You put them in for intervals of time. Does it work with other candy? Yes. Any hard candy? Unanswered questions. Thanks, I needed this. I needed to make lean. Here, I'll answer that one because it's unanswered. That isn't a question. But I assume that is a nice noise thing. Submit anyway. No, I want more submit. Okay, fine. Instructions unclear. I accidentally put my cat in the microwave, my bubble gum in the oven, and my dad in the drinks. I opened my marker and found the Jolly Rancher in there a month later. Help me. Well, isn't that fun? Why did you put your cat in the microwave? Why did you even have... No, cats are good. Even put your cat in the microwave. That's a weird thing to do. The dad part, however, is also bad. I totally don't recommend it. Don't do it. Never mind. I'm gonna delete this part. Bye. What if I don't own a microwave and only own a toaster oven? I guess do it as a toaster oven. My oven is 1000% wattage. Can I cook Jolly Ranchers with 1000% wattage? I don't know what that means. So, I guess if somebody's going to answer this, it won't be back again. And this is not where we were. I don't know where we were. So I'm just going to go through these again and see if I can find it. Oh, we answered all the questions that I knew how to answer. Oh, show more unanswered questions. There's no other unanswered questions. Ask a question. Why does anybody need to know how to do this? What recipes would you find this in? I'll update you guys if I ever find an answer to that. If I ever look at this again. I probably won't, but maybe I will. Submit. I don't know where that went, but here, I'm gonna reload it. Wait, okay, I thought this was the wrong thing. Here it is. Thanks, whatever, yeah. Oh, here it is. I found the question I asked. Not to flag it because it's a bad question. That's a joke. Tips. If you have air bubbles, use a small metal spoon or toothpick to press them out. Yum. Warnings. You should attend the microwave. And you should make sure your mold is rated for high heat because you don't want to melt it. Things you'll need. Jolly Ranchers. You don't say. It's almost as if we were doing this with Jolly Ranchers. Microwave or oven. microwave oven safe pot or bowl, oven mitt, spoon, candy mold, apples. Nothing else. That's it. There's not much in this. That was a fun video, but now it's over because I don't think there's anything else in this. I guess that'll be the first video of WikiHow things I shove on the internet. Until I shove something else on the internet, goodbye, fellow humans.